I'm in a relationship with all my bitches, yeah. I need to cut some of them off, I need help. I got some bad things I want to myself. Gotta take the time to cut them off, I need help.
Hello, you guys, and welcome back to Love Perspective with Jasmine. Today, the topic is he's just not that into you. I chose this topic because I see way too many girls making the same mistake. You're getting into committed relationships with men who just aren't committed to you. And not only are they not committed to you, they have absolutely no intentions on committing to you. And these are just a few signs to let you know that a man has no intentions on being in a relationship with you, and you might just be wasting your time. One of the first telltale signs that a man is not that into you is if the only time you see him is when it's time to have sex and to lay up. If the only time you see a man is when there's time to have sex and lay up, it's not because he's always busy or he's getting to the money, because reality is people make time for the things they have time for and the things they want to make time for. So if he's not making time to spend with you during the day to maybe per se take you on a date or take you out around the town, then that's probably because he doesn't actually want to take you on a date or be seen with you around town. Another sign that a man is not that into you is if you've been talking to him for over 8 months and he's yet to give you the girlfriend, fiance, or wife title. If a man has not labeled you as his woman within 8 months, then he's never going to label you as his woman. And that's probably another clue that there's another woman in the picture. Men know what they want from the time that they see it. And when a man knows what he wants, he puts effort and action behind getting it. You ever seen a man want to start a rap career? What does he do? He invests money in the studio. He goes out and promotes his music. He's constantly writing lyrics. He's constantly learning the music industry. When a man wants a football contract, he's constantly exercising. He's not going to do drugs. He's not going to do anything to put his football career in jeopardy, because men put effort and action behind the things that they want. If he's not putting any effort and action behind you, it's because he doesn't want you. Another sign that a man is not planning on committing to you is if you're constantly having to bicker and argue with other women about this man. No man that values, loves, cares, or plans on going long term with you is going to have you in any bickering and back and forth with other women. Do you know why? Because he's not going to be paying attention to those other women. So if you're on Twitter and you have to subtweet another woman, you have to keep up with another woman's Instagram page, it's probably because he's not your man. Another reason that I say that he may not be that into you is if you find that you're giving more to him than you're receiving. 9 times out of 10, if you're constantly the one that's doing the calling, the double texting, the blowing up, the pulling up, you're the only one that thinks about holidays, it's because he's not your man and he does not want to be your man. A lot of time we as women sell ourselves dreams and then we like to turn it around and blame it on men. The woman's worst problem is her inability to listen to the truth and her quickness to listen to a lie. It's as if we want to hear a lie because it's more comforting and the truth makes you uncomfortable. If a man tells you from day one that he is not looking for a relationship, why would you go out and be acting like a girlfriend? You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing laundry, you're coming every time he calls, you holding him down when you go to jail. But he told you from day one he didn't want a girlfriend. And now you've put all this effort and all this energy into building this relationship that never even got started. And now you're upset because you get on Instagram 7 months later and he has a new woman crush Wednesday. That's your fault. He told you from day one that he was not looking for a relationship. Another thing that I see people talk about is, just because someone posted you doesn't mean that they're faithful to you. That's all fine and dandy. But just because someone marries you doesn't mean they're faithful either. Just because someone has a child with you doesn't mean they're faithful either. But what is reality is that we all post the things that we love the most. We love money, we love cars, we love jewelry, we love fashion. And when we attain those things, what do? We post them. So if a man can post all these other things that he loves and values and is proud to have gotten, then why would he not post the woman that he loves and values and it has pride in having to achieve to get? that means he's not that into you, and he's probably hiding a few things from you. If you've been talking to a man for too long or giving too much energy to a man and he still has not cuffed you, he's never going to cuff you. There's not enough makeup, ass shots, or independence that's going to make a man want to be with you, because if he doesn't want to, he's not going to do it, and you cannot force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. And if a man does not want to be with you, it is not a reflection of you. It does not make you less of a woman. It does not mean that someone else does. It just means you need to move on. Stop trying to build roots in unstable situations with unstable men. You're sitting around, you spent the last 2-3 years riding and dying for this nigga that has no plans on riding into the sunset with you. And now he has 7 other girls doing the same thing that you're doing, and all of you all are confused, but you all want to point the finger at him and say, oh, he manipulated us. He lied to us. You manipulated yourself. You lied to yourself because you saw the situation, you knew your situation, and you continued to act in a certain manner and then was upset because you didn't get the same results. If you are doing the same thing and the results aren't changing, you might need to change the way you're doing things. Meaning, if you're constantly giving yourself to men and they refuse to give themselves to you, maybe you need to give yourself to yourself. A man is only going to do what you allow him to do. I've seen this post on Twitter and on Instagram where a young lady stated that she would rather stay with her ain't shit nigga versus go be with a new man who's going to do the same thing that her ain't shit nigga is doing. Well, to me, that's a woman selling herself short. Why would you want to be with a man who won't treat you right just to say you have a man? Are you that desperate to have somebody around? And if you are that desperate to have somebody around, trust me, the same way you know of your desperation, the rest of us can smell it as well. I've always told females, I feel like men can smell desperation. They can smell insecurity. They're like dogs. It's like a sixth sense, like, she need a man, and he's going to come along, he's going to do whatever he wants to do because he knows that you just want to have somebody around. If a man loves you, honors you, and wants to be with you, he's going to treat you like a queen because men know how to treat women like a queen. Y'all ever seen where they say a man is going to act right for the woman he wants? That is absolutely true. When a man wants you, he's going to show you. You won't have to chase him because you are the prize. And men love to conquer a prize. So if you're chasing him, then he's not for you. Move on. And if you cannot move on, then don't come crying 6-7 months later down the line because he's constantly disappointing and letting you down. Don't get on Instagram and Twitter posting posts subliminally trying to send him messages because you shouldn't have to do that when you have his phone number and his address. And just because you post 1,000 memes to get his attention doesn't mean he won't scroll right past you the same way he was doing in real life when he ignored you when you told him how you felt the first time. Be realistic with yourself. Stop depending on men to keep it real with you and keep it real with yourself, and then you won't have to worry about disappointment later. You don't deserve to be anybody's secret. You don't deserve to be anybody's cum rag. You don't deserve to be anything to do when there's nothing to do. You deserve to be at the top of someone's priority list. And if you value yourself and you truly feel like you bring valuable things to the table and that you're a substantial woman, you will not accept those things. You don't deserve to be arguing over no man. You shouldn't have to blow no man's phone up. You shouldn't have to track his location. You shouldn't have to, ultimately, you shouldn't have to go through his phone. And don't get me wrong, I am guilty as any other woman. We all want to go through the phone. And you know, they say if you go looking for things, you'll find things. Well, here's what I believe. If there was nothing for me to find, then there would have been nothing there. I shouldn't have to go through your phone and see that there are things in there that you aren't telling me. Yeah, my insecurities made me go through your phone, but as my partner, I should be able to find security after I do it. If anything, I should feel stupid after I do it. But if I don't, then that's a telltale sign you might not be for me. So these are just a few of the things for you guys to keep in your mind to look at when it comes to a man. Because reality is, if a man's not that into you right now, he's not going to be that into you later. And he's going to show you in his actions. You're only disappointing you by ignoring the obvious. Thank you for watching. Please tune in for my next vlog. Like, subscribe, and share.
I know how to make make the girl go crazy when you treat her like your number one baby. Put my bitches on yachts, we don't do jet skis. Put your ice on rocks, they need to help me. No baby, you're